Scene script. Have you ever thought about your life as an unwritten book? You, my friend, are the author of your own story. Just pause for a moment and let that sink in. A blank canvas, untouched snow, a fresh start. You hold the pen, you're in control, and you have the power to create a masterpiece of your own life. It's an empowering concept, isn't it? But with great power comes great responsibility. Imagine each day as a fresh page in this unwritten book of yours, waiting to be filled with your words, your actions, your experiences. The choices you make, the paths you decide to tread, the bold strokes and the eraser marks, they all add up to shape the narrative of your life. We often tend to forget that we are the authors of our own lives. We let circumstances, people, or even our own fears and insecurities dictate our story. We forget that we have the power to choose, to decide, to act. But when we remember our authorship, when we take control of the pen, we can write a story that aligns with our deepest values and aspirations. So, what story do you want to tell? A tale of courage and resilience, of love and compassion, of success and fulfillment? Or a narrative of regret, of missed opportunities, of dreams unfulfilled? The choice is yours. Remember, your story is not just about you. It's about the people you touch, the lives you influence, the legacy you leave behind. It's about the footprints you leave on the sands of time. So, take a moment, think about your unwritten book. What do you want it to say? What legacy do you want to leave behind? What story do you want to tell the world? Your life is your story, and only you can write it. So take up your pen, face that blank page, and start writing. Write with courage, write with passion, write with authenticity. Every day is a blank page, waiting for you to fill it with your words, your actions, your story. So, how do you go about writing a legendary story? It begins with understanding who you are and what you want. Imagine your life as a blank canvas waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. The first brush stroke, self-awareness. It's the cornerstone of your narrative. To craft your legendary story, you must first delve deep within yourself. Discover your passions, your strengths, and your weaknesses. Understand your fears, your dreams, and your desires. This is your identity, the heart of your story. But understanding yourself is just the beginning. You must also clarify what you want. What are your aspirations, your hopes, your ambitions? And these are the goals that will shape your journey and guide your path. They are the stars in your sky, leading you towards your destiny. Next, consider your values. These are the principles that define you. They are your compass, directing your decisions and actions. Whether it's honesty, courage, or compassion, your values are the pillars that support your story. They give it depth and meaning. They make it uniquely yours. Once you've defined your identity, goals, and values, it's time to align your decisions with them. This is where the real crafting begins. Each choice you make, each step you take, should reflect your values and move you closer to your goals. This is how you create a life filled with purpose and passion. This is how you write your legendary story. But remember, crafting your story is a continuous process. It's about constantly evolving and growing. It's about learning from your mistakes and celebrating your victories. It's about embracing change and seizing opportunities. It's about making every moment count. And so, as you journey through life, keep this in mind. You are not just a character in your story. You are the author. You are the one holding the pen, deciding which path to take, which battles to fight, and which dreams to chase. You are the one who has the power to make your story legendary. Remember, you are not just a character in your story, you are the author. Make your choices count. Every great story has its challenges, but remember, obstacles are not roadblocks, they are plot twists. In the grand tapestry of life, each of us is weaving our own unique tale. And like the enthralling narratives that captivate us in literature and film, our stories are punctuated by moments of triumph and tribulation. These moments, these challenges we face, they're not mere roadblocks. They're plot twists, unexpected turns that add depth and dimension to our personal narratives. Let's take a moment to reflect on the role of challenges in our life stories. They serve as the catalysts for our growth, the stepping stones on our path to becoming the best version of ourselves. When we stumble upon an obstacle, it's easy to view it as a setback, a hurdle standing in the way of our goals. But what if we shifted our perspective and saw these obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities? Imagine this. You're the protagonist in your own life story, and you've just encountered a plot twist. It's a challenge, a hurdle you did not anticipate. But instead of letting it halt your progress, you embrace it. You take it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. You adapt, you strategize, and you overcome. And in doing so, you add another fascinating chapter to your story. Now let's talk about change. Change, like challenges, is a necessary part of our personal evolution. It's the turning of the page, the start of a new chapter. It's the plot twist that propels our story forward, keeping it dynamic and interesting. Embracing change can be daunting, but it's crucial. It's the stepping stone to reinvention, the catalyst for growth. Remember, you are the author of your own story. You hold the power to shape your narrative, to turn obstacles into opportunities, and to welcome change with open arms. Every plot twist, every turn of the page is an opportunity to write a compelling new chapter in your legendary tale. Embrace the unexpected. It is these twists and turns that make your story truly legendary. A legendary story is not written in a day. It is a product of persistence and tenacity. Imagine a diamond, the hardest and most brilliant of all precious stones. Yet it wasn't always so. It started as a humble piece of carbon buried deep within the earth. It is through intense heat and pressure over a long duration that it transforms into a dazzling diamond. That's the power of persistence. Life will throw setbacks and disappointments your way. It's all part of your story. But the mark of a true hero is not in never falling, but in rising every time they fall. Keep moving forward. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep adding pages to your story, no matter what. Remember, it's not about the destination, but the journey. Each step you take, each challenge you overcome, adds to the richness of your story. Your story is not over until you say it is. Keep writing, keep striving, and make it a legendary one.